It's the burning question of the 21st century. What's really going on with love, sex, and romance? Is there really such a thing as the one? How does someone truly define intimacy? There are plenty of opinions about love, sex, and romance, but sometimes it helps to hear from an expert who has studied human sexuality and romantic relationships to find out what's really going on. In this post, we'll take a look at some of the latest research being done in the field of human sexuality and romance, and what it can tell us about how our brains work when it comes to love, sex, and intimacy. In its simplest form, attraction is nothing more than chemistry. You see someone across a room, or you see them on TV or through social media, and you get a rush of neurotransmitters in your brain that makes you want to be with them. Some people call it love at first sight. But what actually happens inside your body when you see an attractive person is pretty complicated. Here's how attraction works. You love, like, her for her genes. Studies have shown that women who are ovulating prefer men with symmetrical faces, but only if they're already involved in a relationship. This may explain why we find certain celebrities sexy even though we don't know anything about their personalities. If you've seen his face before, there's a good chance he has good genes. He loves, likes, her for her body. Men tend to be attracted to physical traits like large breasts and hips, but these aren't necessarily indicators of fertility. If you've seen his face before, there's a good chance he has good genes. He loves, likes, her for her body. Men tend to be attracted to physical traits like large breasts and hips, but these aren't necessarily indicators of fertility. Instead, as psychologists Cindy Meston and David Buss wrote in their book Why Women Have Sex, these traits might indicate health or beauty. A man can tell if a woman is healthy by looking at her skin, teeth, hair, and nails. Beauty could mean she takes care of herself or that she'll bear healthy children. The scent of attraction, your nose knows. We all release pheromones, chemicals secreted by our bodies that communicate information about us to others. Pheromones are released during sex, which means you might smell extra enticing right after getting down with your partner. Researchers think humans developed a keen sense of smell because it helped us choose mates who were healthy and fertile. And while you can't control whether or not you emit pheromones, researchers say perfume can help mask unwanted scents. Eye candy. One study found that both men and women were able to accurately guess whether two strangers were married just by watching them interact for 10 minutes. Good relationships help keep you healthy in mind and body. Relationships aren't just a source of love and comfort, they can also make your life longer. A new study published in Psychological Science, Volume 21, Number 2, shows that loneliness increases your chances of dying early by 45%. Another recent study found that social isolation is as bad for your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. So don't be shy about getting out there and making friends. But how do you find good relationships? In his 40 years of research on attraction between two people, Aaron has discovered that our attraction stems from one core trait: how much we want someone else. The more we want them, the more attractive they become. It doesn't matter if they have other flaws or not, if we really want them, those other things become irrelevant, he says. There's no denying sex plays an important role in most long-term relationships. While some couples never sleep together, many others see sex as a crucial part of their relationship, and they want their partner to be happy with their sexual performance. As with any skill, though, practice makes perfect. When it comes to sex, practice is key. If you are looking for ways to improve your sex life, it might be time to go back to school. If you're ready to learn new techniques, pick up a book from the library or purchase one online. You may need a credit card. There are countless guides available on every topic imaginable, from better foreplay to advanced positions. Romantic love lasts between 18 months to 3 years. If you want your relationship to last longer than that, then there are steps you can take. We look at what these steps are in order to keep long-term relationships together and how they work. A large part of making a long-term relationship work is finding common ground with your partner. Romantic love lasts between 18 months to 3 years. If you want your relationship to last longer than that, then there are steps you can take. We look at what these steps are in order to keep long-term relationships together and how they work. A large part of making a long-term relationship work is finding common ground with your partner. Maintaining an active sex life is also essential for keeping long-term relationships alive. In fact, studies have shown that couples who continue to have sex tend to report greater levels of satisfaction in their relationship than those who do not. The human body goes through many changes over time, including puberty and old age. Both sexes experience physical changes after puberty, however males tend to experience more drastic changes compared to females, in particular when it comes to muscle mass. Males often develop larger muscles than females due to testosterone production, which leads them into looking more masculine. Like, share and subscribe. Thanks for watching.